me free.
Morning, Miles, back on the New Mexico Radio Talk Show.com. We got Mel Umbrago, we got Mary Ellen Botello, New Mexico Radio Talk Show. We're back on a Hump Day Wednesday. What's going on, ladies?
We're still recovering from this past
Hi.
weekend, but we're making it. We're
Yes,
making
it's like my rears probably start far west trying to make it home.
it. Yep. And we are super excited about tonight.
Hey, we're always excited, right? We always got guests on our
Like
show,
there's-
man. We had a talented guest last night. We had Joe Amber last night. We had Gigi, La Chicana, Guerrero on our show last night as a host last night, man. We're always having talented people, man. We always have talented guests. But we always are always excited, man. Thank you to Hen Dog, man, making the flyer, making the slideshow, making things happen within nick of time, man. I made a flyer within the hour, made the slideshow within the hour. We got a talented guest. These guys have won an award. These guys are talented. These guys are on all the charts. These guys are up and coming. I want to give a round of applause. These guys were called Last Minute. I want to give a big shout out to Rap Rosie. She's a well-known music distribution promoter. We were supposed to have legendary Mr. George Rivas. Hopefully he gets well. He was supposed to be our special guest tonight. He's a little bit underneath the weather, so hopefully he gets well. We'll have to reschedule his interview. And these guys stepped up to the plate. I want to give a warm welcome to the Rustic Rose Band for coming in to the New Mexico Radio Talk Show. We want to give a big shout out to Chendo and the Rustic Rose Band and Zeke to the New Mexico Radio Talk Show, our guest host tonight.
Welcome. Zeke, I can barely see you.
Here we go. Let's move it up a little bit.
Okay, better.
There we go.
Well, thank you all for joining us tonight.
We got a lighting there for you.
Of course. Thank y'all for having us.
No, thank you all so much. Appreciate y'all.
No,
And
thank you guys, man, for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us on the lovely show, man.
Of course.
Yeah, when we got called about this opportunity, especially with how gracious Mary Ellen was, we had to take it.
Oh, thank you so much. I was just really excited to meet you all, that you all came over there. I was like, oh my gosh. And especially because you all, it's the first time that we have added the country music award to the Guadalupe Award. So I was so excited. It's like, oh my gosh, bands have to, I was over here praying that we'd have enough bands to, make it look good. So thankfully there was plenty of bands that came through. So, but you all were the winners.
Yeah, that was very surprising for us, actually. We didn't know that it. Well, we kind of figured, but we weren't sure that it was a first ever award of country that was given out at the Guadalupe Awards.
Yes. And I pushed the Andrew, which is he's Cumbia Champs. He's the one, it's his awards. So I pushed. I kept telling him, we got to do this. Add country music, we want to give everybody an opportunity. And there's so many Tejanos that have started doing country music. So I'm glad it all worked out. But can you tell us a little bit about
country?
You broke up, I think. Mel, you broke up. Can you repeat it? You.
A little trend with Tejano Street, so bringing that award was right on time since some of the artists seem to be intertwining it. I have a question for you guys. How long have y'all been in the business?
We've been a band for going on 3 years in February. Um, we've been writing.
Wow.
Me and Zeke
And y'all got an
started
award
writing.
already?
Yeah, I mean it's the first of many. Hopefully, moving forward.
Yes,
But
I'm sure it
but
is.
as soon as we met, me, Zeke, our drummer Blue, our manager Angel, when we've thrown ideas at each other, and a lot of good music. A lot of these songs have come from that. A few of them were written before the band was even made, and my drummer was a former bandmate from another band that we had where before I even started singing, and we stayed in touch over the years, and we would hang out when we were both working in Corpus at the time, and we wrote a couple songs together when we would get together, hang out, and we perfected them as a band when we started Rustic Grows, and
So
decided,
were you all
we
playing?
should.
Were you all playing in different bands then, or?
No, no, we had stepped away from music for. I had stepped away from music for a little bit. We were working in Corpus, with the refineries,
Oh,
and
okay.
but yeah, we met playing for the same band. We were helping out another local band at the time. This is back in like 2016, I believe, that we met, and when we hit it off real good. We stayed in touch over the years. I was out of it for about good 5-6 years, that I didn't play music, and but we stayed in touch. We would hang out, bring our guitars on, and whenever inspiration struck,
Yeah,
the music came out. It pours out, flows out. So
Of
yeah.
course.
You probably have a little bit of downtime when you're out there at the oil rigs or wherever it is, and
yeah, yes,
yeah, because you're
yeah. I
probably
mean,
stuck right there.
yeah, yeah. There's man, I've written a few songs that are inspired by that kind of lifestyle too. Just being away from home. There's a song on our album called "Homesick," and I mean, it's not specifically for the refineries, but like I said, it inspired that lifestyle. But it goes for truck drivers or anybody just working out of town, being away from family. So yeah, I mean that lifestyle has inspired a lot of our songs.
So where are you all from originally? Like raised? Where were you all raised?
Born and raised in Westaco, Texas.
And
I'm
Mississippi.
from a little town called Elsa, Texas.
okay, that's right. That's right. You're over there with the Delta Boys and Jesse.
In the
Yes.
Yes, man.
valley.
Man,
Wow.
so much talent in that area, right?
Yes, ma'am. Our drummer Blue is from Progreso.
Uh-huh.
Uh, our fiddle player slash accordion player, he's from Roma.
Wow.
Sam is also our bass player. Sam is also from Westaco, Texas. So
Wow. See, I love it.
Let's see. We got
Mel, did you
So,
have a question?
so is there any
for the
future
house.
collaboration
I do
with
want to
anybody
shout out
soon,
real quick
guys?
to Guerrero.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I
Go
didn't
ahead
hear your
now.
I
questions.
didn't hear.
I think she
Is there
was
any
sending a
future
shout out.
collaboration?
Future collaborations, Hen Dog. Not at the moment.
I was sending a shout out
Nothing.
to
Nothing
Santiago.
is.
Okay. Got it. Thank you,
Big
Santiago, for
shout out to
watching.
Santiago.
We don't have any collaborations. To answer your question, Hen Dog, nothing set in stone yet. We would like to. We would like to get in touch with a lot of the other local artists. Everybody. There's a few artists that like ourselves. They write their own music, and they have a good style to them, very unique. And so we would like to get together with them. Uh, whether it be Tejano, whether it be country. So we're we're open to any kind of collaboration.
And Zeke was telling me there's going to be an event that is going to have quite a few of the country bands right there in the valley.
Yeah, they're calling it the Cowboy Christmas. It's gonna be held in Raymondville at the arena in Raymondville. Man, I don't even know the address off the top of my head. I know how to get there though. But I believe there's what how many is there? Zeke? 6 bands.
There's gonna be
Kicker
six
Daddy
bands.
Legacy. Kicker Daddy Legacy is one of them. We got the Red Eye Junipers. Um,
Fucking
I,
crazy.
Bucking Crazy. Uh, Jacob Vela. Jimmy Jack Lawrence. And I cannot remember. Am I missing somebody? Is Eros?
What was it? The Conjunto Brothers or the Compas Conjunto or something like that?
I think so.
Conjunto Compas, I believe.
Conjunto Compas.
Wow. So you're even having conjunto music.
Yes.
Yeah. We gotta give them. Everybody likes the variety, man, especially down here.
And that's going to be December 21st, right?
December
Yes,
21st in
ma'am.
Raymondville, the arena in Raymondville.
Yeah, because I told Zeke, Jesse's playing over here that night. I would have loved to have gone, but gotta support my artists. But if you're in that area in the valley, make sure y'all go out there and support the bands in Raymondville, ¿verdad? It's gonna be
Yes, yes, ma'am.
yeah.
It's gonna be an
Or
all
even
day,
like
or
that.
What's the
Go
date
ahead,
of this
Chendo.
event again?
I think it's gonna be an all day event, like early afternoon, December 21st in Raymondville. I believe everything
What's the
starts like
date?
around 3 p.m. I want to say.
So do you guys got like an official flyer you guys could send us so we can start pushing that for you guys?
We do. Uh, I would have to. I can't access that right now, but yeah, we do. We do. We definitely got a flyer made out already, and it's all over our Facebook page.
Oh yeah. I remind me because I'll post it on my TikTok too, because I have quite a bit of following right there.
Yeah,
Mel,
it would be
I'm
the
sorry
perfect
we keep
time.
cutting. You keep cutting off, so
It
keep.
it would be the perfect time for y'all to plan a trip down to
I'm
the Rio Grande
I'm
Valley.
not talking
Going to be a huge concert. Like there's 6 different bands.
over.
Ahora más, I want to give unos saludos to a la máquina. I want to give a saludos to Veronica Chapa Hernandez checking in.
Oh, hi, Veronica. You know, you met Zeke. You met Veronica too. She performed at the awards.
Yes, yes, I did.
She was one of our hosts too, the co-host.
Oh, hi, how you doing? It's
She's
been what, a whole 3 days since we've seen each other.
I know. I was so tired. I had planned to stay till Monday because I stayed with Mel, but on Sunday I was like, oh, I'm gonna go home. I gotta go home and get some rest. I said
I
I
bet,
can't
I
hang.
bet. I mean, it like I said, there was a lot going on, and for the people who were not able to unable to make it for that night, they really missed out. It was very nice. It was very well planned. The organization of the place was just amazing, and the foundation, the energy was insane. It's an experience that I wouldn't trade for the world.
Oh, thank you. I love that. I'm so glad. That's what I want to hear. Everybody having a good time and, and positive stuff, Of course, nothing is perfect. There's always going to be like, same thing when you plan a wedding and nothing is ever going to go exactly as planned, but as long as the main thing, is fun and enjoyable, you can overlook the little things.
Well, I'll tell you one thing: if there was a hiccup that night, I guarantee you, y'all covered it up very well.
Thank you. See, Mel, we did a good job. I said these girls were so much help. And I'm definitely they're gonna be over there with, the next awards. Cause, to me, it was like we worked really well together. Everybody had each other's back and everybody supported each other. The main thing.
So I do have a question, Mary Ellen.
Uh-huh.
When you saw our name on the ballot, and well, let's push a step forward because there was a bunch of names, right?
Yeah.
When you saw that we have made the top 5, did you wonder to yourself, like, who is Rustic Rose?
I sure did. I had to look you all up. I sure did. I was like, who are they? Because I consider myself, I like country music, so I like listening, and I've seen some of the bands, but not nearly enough. And unfortunately, I don't get to make it down there very often. But I've seen a couple of the bands that were on the ballots. So. But yeah, I heard y'all's. It's like, wow, they're really good. And you said that you chart that video charted, right? Yay!
I'm sorry.
uh, you mentioned that the video or the song charted.
The video, or it's breaking up.
Yeah, there's a delay in audio.
No, it's me. Okay, so you had mentioned that the song had made the charts or the
Oh
video.
yes. We the song in itself. What was it, last week or 2 weeks ago, Channel? Did we made the song of the week for America's country music charts?
Yeah. It was the yeah, was it the American country music?
Well, we got song of the week for the American country music charts, but we also got most downloaded song in the Texas when it first came
Wow.
out.
Yeah, I
I
believe
bet you all were so excited about that, huh?
oh, oh, definitely the whole these last 2 months that it's been on the radio. We've been getting a lot of great feedback, a lot of new followers, a lot of people
Hmm.
listening to our stuff. Getting introduced to us, and now they're listening to our album.
That's
And
awesome. I'm so happy for you all.
The music video itself, I do remember one specific day when we woke up that morning. We had three shows that day. We had three shows that day. What it started, we started at 2 and we didn't end until 2 in the morning.
Oh my
We
goodness.
literally drove all the way across the valley. But we woke up that morning and it had gone. Correct me if I'm wrong, from like 5 to 7,000, and then by the end of the night we were at like 10. Like it was
uh,
just
Wow. In
I think
one day. That's awesome.
yeah,
That's
one day,
good.
yeah, I think it was at about 3K when we went to sleep, and then we woke
yeah.
up and it was at like 5K, and then we just like every hour it was moving.
Hmm. It's so
And
exciting.
it was crazy because well, we're playing, we're monitoring it while we're playing, and we're there thinking to ourselves like, how, like, do you even know 5,000 people? I don't. Like my tias are cool, but they're not that cool. They're not gonna sit there and wind the video.
You don't have that many of them, right?
Yeah, I don't have that many.
That is so awesome. I'm so happy for you all. Hey, and I see, Chendo, you've got a guitar right there. So does that mean you're gonna play something for us?
I can whenever y'all are ready. It's just
What, Mel, are you with us now?
I am. I am. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
yes, ma'am. Yes, loud and
Okay, now I
clear.
gotta like. Now I have to kind of like lower it a little bit. Thank you.
No, but again, thank you all so much for considering us and calling us and getting us on here to do this podcast. To all your viewers, for all y'all paying attention, listening out there, huge shout out to Hen Dog. Thank you so much. He literally threw all this real quick, and the guy wears so many hats. It's insane. Is that my phone?
Yes. I don't know.
Uh,
I think
I
it's
hear
all
a
of us.
delay also. There's like a delay and there's static.
I hear static somewhere. Hold on. Let me see.
Maybe the volume is a little high. There.
Go ahead.
That's better.
Hello?
It, it's Mel.
Is it better?
No, I'm gonna have to mute Mel. It's Mel's got static. So go ahead. You guys are good. Go ahead.
Now, again, one more time, I just want to send a shout out to Hen Dog. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this, but this guy does wear so many hats. In the 10-minute conversation that we were talking, I swear to God, like I was exhausted by how many job titles this guy has in a matter of 5 minutes.
He does. He does so much. He really does.
It's a
I,
multitasker.
I appreciate you, Zeke, man. I appreciate all you guys, man. All the fan base you guys have. I appreciate all you guys, man. Hopefully we can bring you guys out here to Roswell, man, and hopefully we get to see you guys in concert sometime soon, man.
I'm pretty sure Chendo will want to go to Roswell.
Oh yeah.
Yes. That would be
Oh yeah. I've driven through there a few times, man. And it's beautiful out there, New Mexico.
So
Yeah,
what
he
song are you
asked me
guys
like,
gonna sing,
have you ever
man?
been to New Mexico? I was like, yeah, my dad was a truck driver a long time ago. I think I was 8.
So what song are you guys gonna sing for us?
Well, I guess the first one should be the single that we have on the radio. It's called "It Ain't Easy." Our first music video out, and go ahead check that out for those of y'all listening, and let us know what you think. Here goes. Sitting in my emptiness while I pour the whiskey to the fullest. Might take a day, might take my life to fill the void that's deep inside and forget. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. I thought I had it figured out. The more I drink, the more I doubt. It's confusing. Was it you or was it me? Was there someone in between? It's consuming. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. Darling, tell me what went wrong. If you're leaving, just stay gone. Don't make a mess of me. Don't make it harder than it needs to be. Set me free. The conversations in my head, so many questions that I dread the answers. This fifth of whiskey's getting light. Can't drink enough to forget the night. There's something on my mind. I promise that you'll never find. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. Darling, tell me what went wrong. If you're leaving, just stay gone. Don't make a mess of me. Don't make it harder than it needs to be. Set me free. Sitting in my emptiness while I pour the whiskey to the fullest.
Wow.
Yeah.
that
Wow.
was
Wow, Chendo,
awesome.
as soon as you started playing the guitar, man, I got the goosebumps, man. Wow.
Man,
He didn't even start hitting the notes yet, man, on the vocals. And I already started getting the goosebumps.
thank you.
Well,
Wow.
that's what I told him. I was like, bro, like, well, what this is actually the first band that I've ever played in. Never played in a band, never really done public speaking. But when I met Chendo and I talked to him, and he's like, yeah, I played lead guitar for several bands. I was like, bro, but you've never sang before in your life. And he's like, no, I haven't. I was like, well, I hate you because you have a really good voice and you need to sing.
Where did you get your music influence from, or
It's all over the place. I guess I mean, I grew up listening to country music, like country rolling. You know, that was one of
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
biggest influences of my childhood, right there. Alan Jackson, Randy Travis, you know, all the classic '90s country. And then when I started playing instruments, I was 14, 15. I was really into like Jimi Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan, you know, Metallica. I'm wearing a Metallica shirt. But I mean, my music range was, I mean, all over the place. You know, I liked a little bit of everything. You know, and then when I started writing songs, I believe I was in my early 20s, and I had been listening to Texas country music, and something about the way those songs are constructed and written, and
Mhm.
it it hits you a little bit harder, you know. So I mean, that was the kind of music that I decided I wanted to write something, create music that I enjoy listening to myself, you know. And that's
Right.
something I could say about our album.
And so, did you write this song, Chendo?
Yeah, I co-wrote it with my drummer Blue. When, like I said, when we would get together up in Port Aransas, Aransas Pass actually. Uh, we wrote this song together.
Is most of your songs, most of them, songs that you've written or
Yes, written or
original?
co-written. Yeah, they're
Okay.
everything except for this song called Turn It
Mm-hmm.
On our album. Everything is original. You know, I've either written or co-written. Um, few of those
Wow.
songs, you know, we've had a few of our members co-write those. Even a friend of ours from another band, Mr. Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny from La Suerte. Huge shout out to La
Yeah,
Suerte.
La Suerte, yeah.
Well,
Now,
I tell
right
you,
now,
I listened, I went through the whole album and they sounded so good. There was not one song that I did not like.
thank you.
And
Thank you. I mean,
know,
that's the kind of reaction we're looking for. Thank you.
yeah, like you could turn it on and listen to the whole thing and never go to the anywhere else. So, Mel, do you have something to say? I'm sorry. We're just having, oh, she's muted.
Can you unmute? Can you unmute me?
Well, she's got a lot of static over there for some reason. I don't know
Yeah,
why you got static.
the audio
I
is
already
fuzzy.
turned everything off.
Do you have your volume up, Mel?
Try rebooting. Rebooting it and coming back out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
We can
but
hear
You
you,
can hear
but
it's
you
me,
have
all
a lot of
right?
static.
staticky.
So do what? Turn off my volume and then turn it back on, is what you said?
No, exit and come back in.
Okay. I'll be back
Again.
again.
I know. So sorry. It happens. Sometimes that happens.
Yo, while she's doing that, I saw a name come out at the bottom, and I want to say we know him. Huge shout out going out to Greg, one of our biggest supporters. Helps us out with a lot of things that we do. There he is. There he is. Greg
Like,
Torres grows all the way.
Yes,
Huge shout
Greg.
out going out to Greg. Actually,
awesome.
can send one thing that Greg has helped us out with. This is gonna be his second year helping us. This is gonna be our third annual toy drive that we've been hosting it for the last 3 years. So
Wow,
last year, Greg joined us, and the guy transformed it into something major. He got several local vendors to basically set up a spot where people could drop off toys.
wow.
And the first year we collected about 300. The second year we collected 750. So this year our
Mhm.
goal is 12. We delivered to all the hospitals all over the valley. We delivered to a school district here in Santa Rosa, to an elementary, Barrera Elementary, and we delivered. I want to say two. Was it two boxes, Chendo, to the Alamo Police Department?
All, yeah, yeah, it was two
Oh, wow.
trips
That's
to that.
awesome. I said, Doesn't it feel great just giving back, to the community?" That's one thing that I think we all need to do more of.
And what date is this taking place?
This we're gonna be dropping off the boxes this week, but
Okay.
the distribution is gonna be several days in December.
Okay.
Do
Okay.
you do you all do uh, like a what is it, concert or anything for
No,
that?
what we do is the one that we always go to. It's called the Edinburgh Children's Hospital right here in Amberg, Texas.
Hmm.
And we show up there. Whoever's there, we give toys to, trying to help out a difficult situation for them, make it a little bit better.
Hmm.
And as far as the school districts, we try to hit them up before they go out and leave for their Christmas break.
That is so great.
And I mean, as a band, we've just been so blessed. We've been so blessed with everything as far as gigs to the people that we've met. I mean, you guys are becoming one of those blessings. Look at exactly where we're at. We're doing a podcast with somebody from New Mexico, and who we, after speaking with him, I admire everything he does, all the hard work that he puts in. The the people that we met along the way, and I said it that night of the awards. They're the true essence of why Rustic Rose blooms. It's our rosebud.
Yes. Who was it that said, somebody said that they had a spot for you to drop off, uh, that you could put a box in? Who's that? It says, Luis Rodriguez said, "Got a spot for your donation drop off, Zeke. Let me know in
There we
Harlingen."
go. Okay, we just got somebody new.
Very
Appreciate
good.
you. We hit me up on my Facebook. I'm pretty sure you got me.
Yeah.
Mel, are you able to
I think I'm
connect?
able to speak now. Can I speak?
Yay!
There we go.
Yay.
Hi,
I can
Mel.
talk now.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Don't mute me. I'm not the one. I'm just kidding. Well, I just want to say congratulations to y'all on your award. I was there. I would say this. Yes, a little tired. We did interviews that morning, but I wanted to say from the bottom of my heart, congratulations. I am very, very like ecstatically amazed that in 3 years you were able to get an award. That just says the amazement of your, talent, to be able to be on this platform. And I would say this, I know that, Hen Dogs, New Mexico, and you're able to get your viewers out there as well. It's platforms like this that do get your music out a little further as well. But I do want to say that you guys are extremely talented. Congratulations on all your efforts and everything you guys have done. And I would say this, being from the valley, I lived 2 years in no, I can't even say 2 years, because if you're from the valley, you have one foot in one city and another foot in another city. So
Very true.
you guys know what I'm talking about. I lived in what was it, Mission, and I think
McAllen.
McAllen. Yeah, yeah. My kid's from Mission, one of them. But at the end of the day, I would say kudos to you guys, because in the valley, it's all, the conjunto, the tejano, you got like banda, and you got all that craziness going on. But, you still bring it on when it comes to your music and that portion of the state of Texas. So kudos to you both. I would say this too. I am all for toy drives. Like literally, when you're doing things for the kids. I have even I'm gonna say this. I got invited to do some awesome stuff, and I am all for kids toy drives. I might not have a lot of time in my schedule, but if it's for a great cause, I'm all there. So kudos to y'all. Because you have the platform to get voiced out and deliver your toys and make somebody's day a little brighter. So congratulations on that too. So questions for you guys. And I got told I could say whatever I wanted to, but I'm just playing with y'all. I'm just playing with y'all. What's up and coming? I want to know. Like, tell us where you going. Where do you want to go? Gigs. What do you got going?
We're busy. Multiple. We always play multiple shows every week. But we're already looking forward. We're already looking ahead into making more music, releasing another album pretty soon. We got a lot of songs that we didn't record this past time around, and we'll move forward with those and see what else we can write. Want to make music everybody resonates with everybody. Um, we got want to make more music videos. Uh, release more of our songs to the radio. Create a create a bigger catalog for ourselves.
Mhm.
Great, great.
Yeah, what
And
one thing for sure is we are taking time to take a little break because you're probably not aware, but we literally played every weekend straight for a year, and with only one weekend off, and we did that for 2 years in a row.
oh
Oh,
So
wow.
towards the
You
end of
know
the year, we're
what?
taking a lot of time to like, okay, we're gonna take a break, we're gonna take a breather, we're gonna recharge. We got the album coming out, we got music videos coming out, and we're just gonna enjoy this accomplishment. We just won country band of the year, and like you said, in 3 years, you just watch God move mountains, and He's gonna move them.
Yeah. And you know what? Now I know. And that's why you did it in 3 years, because for two, you were just out busting it. You were out getting it. So I would say that, sometimes, people don't know. I keep saying this, I said all the time. Marialena's probably tired of me saying it. On the back end, you always got, your jobs, your families, it's not just the talent that's you can see, but in the background, you got, families to support and things to do. So I would say that that takes a toll, and definitely you need a break, sometimes we need to step back from social media too, but you know what? Sometimes some of us can't live without it. So me included. So, questions. Where can we hear your music? Like Insta. What do we got going on? Facebook. What else?
You
What do
got
we
that,
got?
Z?
Okay, well, you can hear our music on Spotify. You can hear it on Tidal. Basically, any downloading platform we're gonna be on. As far as Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, one simple place to find all those. We actually have a website, rusticrosemusic.com. And if you want to know a little bit more about us, we have our bios on there as well. And we have basically upcoming shows, our calendar. If you want to reach out to us, get any shows, any dates. Derek, how you doing, Derek? Dude, you got me good. I am not the new Combs 956, bro. um, um, he threw me off. But yes, rusticrosemusic.com. That's where you can find everything that you need to know about us. If you want to get in touch with us, that's going to be the best route to do it. Stop laughing, Channel. It's not funny, bro.
We do kind of put you on the spot, but I would say this: please trigger us. I mean, I know you're giving us rusticrose.com, but if you got something special, Hint Dog is always willing to put all these announcements. And we do. I would say this: Maria Elena does her research. I do mine. I'm certain. But if you wanna, you got something going on that you really want us to you know, kind of elaborate for you, please reach out. We
Well,
will
I
more
would
than
say
happy
December
to announce your
21st.
event.
December 21st is going to be the biggest event that we have coming up. Um, Due to the fact that all the RGB talent that's going to be on that stage. So
Okay.
there it is right there. You see? Hen Dog is the man. You cannot doubt that.
Okay,
So
what do
look
It's
at
we?
always working.
it's going to be sharing one stage. And at the end of the day, did you really count
My
that
bad.
channel?
I had to.
We look so much cuter like this. Yeah, dog. No, yeah, with all this talent that's gonna be on one stage, and to top it off, it's a roping arena, man. Nothing says more country, nothing says more conjunto than being out in the outskirts, underneath the stars. There's just some great music, and a lot of great artists just give you everything they got.
Yes, that's very true.
That sounds like a great event.
That's a
So
great
I have
lineup,
one
man.
more
That's a great
question,
lineup.
and I'm
All
not
the way
trying to
till
put
12
everybody
a.m.,
in the
right?
gun,
12
but
a.m. A la máquina, a la modis.
I have a question for you. You say you're going to take a break, and you need a much needed break. So when can we say is your last show before you take a break? When we can go see you? How what are your plans on your little
Well,
prior to?
our breaks are more of intermission. So instead of playing like every single weekend, we will play this weekend and be off the next, and then we'll be back
Oh,
on stage the following. So it's not really a break, but it is
I was
to us.
just
We've
thinking,
been doing it for a while.
like they say in San Antonio, uh-uh. I did that
Don't
to a man this week, by the way.
don't don't uh don't let my wife hear you. She'll be like, "I told you that wasn't a break."
Sorry, wifey. I had to ask.
And
I'm not trying to
so,
get anybody in trouble.
where in the valley do you all play like often? Where can somebody go see you like regularly?
That's a very tricky question because we're not a house based band. But if you do want to catch us, your best bet in 2025, I would recommend to follow our Facebook. We set up a calendar. That way you can plan out how you're gonna do it. Our calendars run, I think 3 months in advance.
Yeah,
Chendo?
2 3 months at a time. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
two,
yeah,
3 months
busy.
at a time. Um, at the top of my head, I would say Mustang Lounge is a good one. You could see
Mhm.
us at Rocky Q in Harlingen on a Thursday night. We got Alfresco coming up. Is it next week?
Yes, I believe next week.
Alfresco is going to be a good one right there, downtown Westico. One of their biggest events that they have. A lot of outdoor vendors will be there.
Nice.
There's a website
So,
right there, man. Rustic Rose Band right there, man. There it is right there. First website.
hmm now, Hen Dog, did you get that video I sent you? Can you play their video, the one I sent you?
Let me see what I could queue up over here. I'm doing
I
everything with
know,
over here.
because I loved it. It was really nice. I liked the video.
Let me see what I can queue up over here. I'm doing everything over here. Let me see what I can queue up for you guys. We're gonna take a
I don't know,
short.
head dog, but the website looked a whole lot cooler on your screen than it does on mine.
You just gotta tilt your phone sideways, Zeke.
Right?
Alright.
You got
Let me see what Mary Ellen.
you roll your R's with the salsa or what?
Let's see, man. We're gonna take a short commercial break, man. I'm gonna play the new video, the new song, man. It ain't easy, man. It goes a little bit something like this.
Sitting in my emptiness while I pour the whiskey to the fullest. Might take a day, might take my life to fill the void that's deep inside and forget. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. I thought I had it figured out. The more I drink, the more I doubt. It's confusing. Was it you or was it me? Was there someone in between? It's consuming. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. Darling, tell me what went wrong. If you're leaving, just stay gone. Don't make a mess of me. Don't make it harder than it needs to be. Set me free. The conversations in my head, so many questions that I dread the answer.
That's right, man. Rustic Rose Band.
This fifth of whiskey's getting light. Can't drink enough to forget the night. There's something on my
video. New single, ladies and gentlemen. Rustic Rock Band. Mr. Radio Talk Show.
Sitting in my emptiness while I pour the whiskey to the fullest.
Wow, man. I love the video, the audio. I love movies, man.
See what I was
Thank you.
talking about, Hen Dog? That was awesome. I like the video.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Man,
We got to send a huge shout out to JL Studios in Westaco, Texas. He's the one who recorded the whole audio for that video, and he recorded our whole entire album. Also, Pure Films, Pistol. He went ahead and recorded the music video for us. Two swell dudes, two cool guys, down to earth, humble people.
Any plans to do other videos, or what do you all have plans?
Yeah, we're in the works of doing our next music video.
Okay.
I need to bring the Mr. Radio Talk Show to be in y'all's video next. No, just kidding.
Oh,
Hey, don't get him out there. He'll show up with his sequence jacket, right? He's
Oh,
famous for that.
I don't know. Somebody just said they wanted to go to New Mexico. You know, we all say all this all the time about Henry. You know, behind that little curtain is all the little aliens he's carrying. So watching you guys if you go over there. Don't be bringing back no aliens over here to Texas.
That's exactly what Chendo's going over there for.
that's the only reason I'm gonna go. If I
Those
let you
are
up
like
to
the-
the interview, you know where I'm
Yeah,
at.
the curiosity.
And are you all like ready to travel outside the Valley area to go perform if
Oh,
you got the chance?
Definitely. If the opportunity presents itself, we're more than willing.
Well,
Yeah,
let's do it.
one thing that we strive for when we take stage is we're gonna give you everything we got. We're not gonna leave any ounce of energy left within our bodies. We're gonna dish it all out. Because at the end of the day, we are not here. Well, we don't want you to come just to have a drink and dance. We want when you leave, we want you to say like, man, that was an experience.
exactly.
Thank
That
you
is
for
awesome.
saying that. Thank you. Because, you know, sometimes you get up there and you're like, okay, that's all. But no, you know what? You guys have a lot of talent. So we do make things happen here. And I would say this, I've gotten little messages from, you know, people and not in Texas, you know, and not in New Mexico. So my question to you, because you're on the platform, is, and you said you're willing to travel, what state do you want to go to? Who do we call out?
All of them.
There you
All of
go.
The country.
The
You're
country,
gonna, yeah.
Florida, Georgia. Where have you not been?
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Oh, there you go.
Mhm.
Find us a dirt road somewhere. And we'll make it country.
Mhm.
That was a great response right there. That
A
was a
la
great
máquina.
response.
Look who we got tuning in. Grupo Fiero, all the way to the city de Michigan. A la máquina.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
Grupo Fierro.
Wow.
They are awesome over there. I was like, man, I didn't think Tejano was so big in Michigan.
A la máquina. We got a question from the managers of the New Mexico Radio Talk Show. Any upcoming collabs from so many great artists in the industry? Who would be the ultimate collab with? A la máquina.
Who would that be?
Chendo, you go
I'm
first.
working.
I got. I don't know about collab, but I do have someone in mind that I would love to write with, and it's gonna be one out of left field. Ashley McBride. I would love to sit down and write with her. I love her music. I love her style. I love her lyrics. So yes, she's someone that if given the opportunity, I would do that.
Oh, definitely, man. That's
All
a
right,
good.
I'm gonna
That's
make the
a
phone call tomorrow and I'm gonna make that happen. All right.
All right, let's
good.
go. I'm
I'm gonna
down.
try.
Dude, I'll call in tomorrow. Is it happening? Chendo, I can't make it.
So who would you say, Chendo?
I would say, man, so many artists come to mind when you talk about that, right? I would love to. I'm a big Turnpike Troubadour fan. So I mean, I would love to ride with Evan Felker, lead singer of that band. Big fan of Flatland Cavalry also. Um, Cleto Correro is a hell of a songwriter, and then you know. Cody Johnson, Casey Musgraves. I'm also a big fan of hers. So
Hmm.
man, Chris Stapleton, like who doesn't want to jam out with
Right.
Hey, you got my
that?
attention right there. Chris Stapleton, if
Wow.
you're out there, come
Yeah.
on down, hun. We got a band that wants to be with you. I do want to give a
Hmm.
little bit of shout outs because I was trying to do it earlier and sorry, like technical difficulties always take the best of us. I don't know if it's Hen Dog's little um
Grupo Fierro says come out to Michigan, carnal.
yes. To my girl,
Load up the bus, Chandler. Let's go.
Let's go.
I want to give a shout out to my girl Christina Guerrero. She says, "Oh my God, saludos Diva Mel and Mary Ellen Boteo. Thank you, girl. You were a big. I will say this a big help also this weekend of what was happening on here in San Antonio. So I want to give a shout out to her, to La Jolla as well. John Vela, Greg Torres. I'm just trying to catch up here, people. So sorry. Don't
Yeah.
want to like leave anybody. Gloria Reyes, Lucy Sena. Connie Tienda. Sorry,
Marcus
sorry.
King is
Connie,
one of
that's
his
my
viewers.
mom. Connie,
Well, hi,
Rodriguez,
mom.
that's my
How are
brother.
you?
Yeah. A lot of
He's
my family,
watching.
a
Hi,
lot of our
mom.
family.
Hey, that's a lot of our
Good
friends.
supporters. Yeah.
To all
Oh,
the
y'all do
Tienda
like
family,
us.
let me just cut it all up right there.
Yes.
To all the Tienda family, because we don't want to call anybody out
Gloria
like that.
Oh
Estrella is
yeah,
in the
she's still watching.
house.
We
Noel
got
and
kids.
Ellie Rodriguez. Chendo,
Hey,
that's for
Noel.
you, because they're calling you out, hun. Ricardo Acosta. Am I
Oh
missing
yeah.
anybody, Maria Elena? Somebody, anybody?
You know what? I
Angel
cannot
SRT,
see. I cannot see who's watching. So,
I
our
can't see it
manager,
either.
Angel down there. He's watching also.
Huge
oh
shout
yeah,
out
we
to Big
got to meet
Angel.
Angel this weekend too.
That's the man. He's a master of puppets, a wizard behind the corner. That's him right there.
Is that
Yes.
Angel?
Make sure if you're watching to follow the Rustic Rose on their page and show up at their shows if you're in the valley.
Well,
Shout
that's
out to
December
my
just
3rd.
primos,
rusticrosemusic.com.
Frankie Caballero, and Frankie Jr. A la máquina. Saludos.
Wow, that's awesome. I think aren't they from the valley too, or am I'm mistaken? I may be. Blah, blah,
Chendo, you
blah,
want to sing us another song, brother?
Yeah. The next music. Let me do a. How does my camera look on y'all's end? 'Cause-
Hey, looks pretty
Better
good.
than mine.
Okay.
Looks
Okay. I'm
good.
just saying on my end, it's like it's got the top little
I think
corner.
you just got to worry about your neighbors over there.
It's
Because
alright.
if I was your neighbor, I'd be outside with the drink, listening
Oh
to
yeah.
Lucy Samuel.
Turn
Lucy
on the fire
Samuel
pit.
says hello, lady. In New Mexico, RGV proud of 956. A la
Thank you,
máquina.
Lucy.
Yes,
Grupo Fiero
956.
says yes to your question, Mary, that they are. Frankie Caballero is from the valley.
Born and
So,
raised.
wow. Jamie, hi, is it Jamie or Jaime? Jamie? I hope I said it right.
Jamie. Yeah, that's Jamie. It's Jamie.
We
Oh,
love Rusty.
Jamie. Hi, Jamie.
Now they're coming in. A la máquina. You guys got some lot of followers. A la máquina.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. They're a lot. They're more friends than followers.
Yeah, right, dude.
So you're blessed.
Oh,
Hey,
definitely. So this next song I'm gonna play for y'all. This is gonna be the next music video that we're planning to release pretty soon. This one's called Vice. It's more of a fast, upbeat, energetic song.
touch can take control. Get under my skin. My urge is strong. I know it's wrong, but I can never win. Fighting demons, breaking even. Can't let temptation fill my soul. Bolts of lightning that are blinded, all the good I've ever known. Have I had enough? Heaven only knows. Am I trying to convince myself I don't need you to survive? Like a flower needs the shining sun, you make me feel alive. My urge is strong, I know it's wrong, but I gotta say goodbye. Fighting demons, breaking even. Can't let temptation fill my soul. Bolts of lightning that are blinding, all the good I've ever known. Have I had enough? Heaven only knows.
Wow.
Thank you. That
That's
was
my
a
friend.
little shorter than what we use, how we usually perform it.
I know.
Dog, you're too funny.
Man, we're
Like
gonna
I
have to call
said,
the
it's a
fire
very
department on you,
energetic.
man. We're gonna have to call the fire department over there, man. You're on.
On.
That is,
Man,
and that is
What?
why you are the winners of the first and the 6th annual Conjunto Band of the Year at the Guadalupe Awards.
Thank you.
I don't know if I said that right, but me
I
entendiste,
wanna,
¿verdad? Como
I want to
quiera.
say Tejano Country Band of the Year.
Yeah, Tejano Country Band of the Year.
Not to correct you, but somebody else will call in. And Liliana Davis says hi. Grupo Fierro. I want to give a shout out to Los Hermanos. Correct me if I'm wrong, because they're
Los
gonna just
Arcos.
Los Arcos Hermanos Peña. There you go. Before they come on and slaughter me a little bit. I just want to give a shout out to them because I know they're on. But
I know. They're so
thank you for joining us, you
awesome.
guys.
I
They
do
were
want to
so
take this
awesome.
time. I want to send a shout out to Noel and Ellie. They're the first ever couple to use a song that we have called "Beautiful Night, Beautiful Moon." He used it to propose.
Oh, wow.
Aww.
So congratulations, guys, on that one.
And can we hear a little bit of that one?
Oh
Can
yeah, definitely. I was waiting for y'all to ask. Like Zeke said, this is for Noel and Ellie.
Beautiful night, beautiful moon. I love the way it shines off of you. You're like a shooting star, like a diamond in the dark. Nothing compares to your beauty. I love the way your eyes see right through me. There's nothing I want more than love you all night long. Your kiss, your touch, your lips enough. night. When the sun takes the horizon, I wake up to you smiling next to me. No se compara tu belleza
Wow.
y tu mirada es una fuerza y este cariño será siempre para ti. Besarte, amor, sentir tu calor, soñarte aquí conmigo hasta el fin. Y al llegar cada mañana, solo contigo quiero despertar. There's no place in your arms I'd rather be. There's something about who you are brings out this in me. Your kiss, your touch, your lips in love, your heart and mine alone tonight. When the sun takes the rise, I wake up to you smiling next to me. When the sun takes the horizon, I wake up to you smiling next to me. Next to me. Next to me.
Wow, that was beautiful.
That is a beautiful song. That is so
Yes.
like
Did you-
honestly
Thank
and
you.
truly, that is a beautiful song. And
Wow.
in both languages. Kudos to you guys.
Mhm.
Roberto said, oh, Roberto Tienda said on fire. Laura Soto, loving it. Awesome, guys. Keep up the good work from Carrie Barra. And then Mary Ann Fonseca. Woohoo, Rosebuds. So, yes.
Huge
So
shout
who
out to
wrote
Gary Ibarra from the Valley Boys.
the Valley Boys? Okay,
Yes, from the Valley Boys.
uh, there
Wow,
was
look
so
at
much
this.
talent.
Grupo Piero says there is so much talent for this year's Guadalupe Awards. Kudos to all the band and congrats to you, Vatos, too. We were just blessed to be in this year. Y'all deserve it for sure.
Yes.
Thank you,
Thank you.
bud.
They-
Appreciate that, man.
So well stated.
yes. I think Grupo Fiero, I believe, made the top 5 in one of the categories, I believe. I'm trying to remember. But anyway, they were great. And hopefully, maybe one day they can make the trip over here for the awards. I'd like that.
Man,
That would
Chendo,
be
I look at
nice.
that song, man, from the English to the Spanish, man. I mean, a la máquina. I was just like, a la modis. How did he just like transition it, man, from the country to the Spanish? A la máquina.
The idea for that actually came when Little Angel joined the band, our fiddle player slash accordion player. Uh, we presented the song to him, and he pulls out his accordion and starts. I don't know. He starts playing the melody, and it just complemented the song way better than the fiddle would have, and it gave it a completely different life than what we were hearing in our heads. Because we were trying to keep it a country song, and
Exactly.
and like I said, it gave it another life, and then the more we dug into it, the progression of it is very Tejano, so it just flows beautifully. So we decided, you know what, let's do the second half in Spanish, and a chorus. And
And don't you just love that about being Tejano that we get influences from everywhere? I mean, from Mexico, from, over here, the Texas country, and we can mix everything together.
yeah, definitely, definitely. As that song has become a crowd favorite. That was one of the first songs. That was actually the first song that we saw people dancing along and singing along to at our show.
Yes,
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
that
And
that was the first song they ever got to sing back.
yeah,
I got a little inside joke to that because of course I lived in the valley for a bit, right? And sometimes over there you don't know if they're gonna speak to you in English or in Spanish, right? I mean, you guys can relate, right, from the valley.
Yes.
When they speak to you and stuff. And I remember some people, es que se me acabó el español, o es que se me acabó el
Ah, sí.
inglés. I
That
got that in
happens
my
all the
head, but
time.
you guys can relate because y'all from the valley. When you're there for a little
yeah,
bit,
yeah, definitely.
ay, ¿qué es esa palabra? Es que se me acabó el español o inglés. But yeah, that's just an inside joke. I just heard that song, but no, it's a very beautiful song for real. Like literally, I can see why they used it as a proposal song. But yeah, it's so nice to hear something like that.
Oh, that was Grupo Fiero. They were the most promising band. They were in that category. It's just, if the Delta Boys don't take it all, Delta Boys cleaned up. They
Yeah.
cleaned up. They sure did. And I like that. I think Zeke, you posted the picture of all the awards that were going back to the Valley.
Yes,
Was it
it
you?
was.
Our buddy
It no,
Sweet
it,
Guy.
it was actually Isaac Castillo,
Oh,
Sweet Night.
Isaac, the photographer, right?
Yes, Isaac was the one who went ahead and posted I think it was 14 awards that came back down to the valley.
Yes,
There,
yeah.
all I know is I saw a table full of them.
That was it.
Honestly,
Those were all the
truly,
ones.
to better describe it, it was a table full of them.
I brought
Yeah.
back 6
Nice.
for Jesse and the Delta Boys. Huge shout out to those guys. Very proud of what they're doing, and not only my musical brothers, but my hometown brothers.
That's
Nice. You
right.
know what? Brave of you because I know I had heels on and to be walking up and down those stairs in the back was fierce.
Well,
Hey,
I'm not
you,
gonna lie. You tricked me very well, Mary Ellen,
did
because at
I?
the end, before they called out the country, because the Delta Boys and Jesse gave me the honor of accepting their awards on their behalf. When I was getting off, you're like, okay, well, I guess you can finally sit now. And I was like, oh man, we didn't win. How can I tell the guys that we didn't win? I was like, yeah, I'll just let them find out. So when we went and sat down, and the award came out that we had won, I was like, man, she really tricked me.
It was a
Hey, but
nice.
that was a good one though, right? Well, don't you
Yes,
think?
it was. It was beautiful, and it was a good. I'm glad, and I thank you that you allowed me to experience that moment of insecurity.
Oh my gosh. Well, we cannot say anything, so it's like as much as we want to tell the people who won, because there was a lot of winners that weren't there,
Yeah,
because, you know, I mean, some of them I'm sure are playing but if you're going to win, a lot of times you'll try to make it there, but you all didn't have a clue.
no, we didn't have a clue, and
Nope.
honestly, we didn't even know we were nominated.
Oh
Yes, I
wow.
know.
We didn't find out till 5 days before the first one ended.
Hmm.
And we found out because one of our good friends, Arnold, he plays for the Tejano Boys. He's their hype man. He's the one who called me, and he's like, "Hey, I just voted for you." I was like, "For what?" He's like, "Oh, you guys are up for Tejano Country Band of the Year. Where?" He's like, "The Guadalupe Awards," and he sent me the screenshot. I was like, "Oh wow!" So right away, real excited, like a kid getting good news. I went and I told Daddy Chendo. I told Chendo, I
Yeah.
was like, "Hey, dude, check this out, bro." And then he's like, "For real?" I was like, "Yeah, apparently it's real." And that's when,
Apparently, it's real.
yeah, so that's when we started. Like, we let our fans know, and I mean, We call them our rosebuds,
Mm-hmm.
and we
Oh,
let them
okay.
know, and that vine stretches all the way across the RGV. So they just it was like wildfire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you know right. I think Sunny Salcedo was second place, but you all had a good lead either way. So that just says a lot about you. The people really love you all.
Well,
So
Exactly.
you know,
thank you all,
Sunny.
and thank our road buzz, like with everything that we are, and every night that we play, there's not a night that we get off stage that we don't thank them and that we don't appreciate them, because it's like I've said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. There's no chord, no melody, no lyric would mean anything if it wasn't for these people coming out and supporting.
Well, I definitely plan to go watch one of your all shows. Um, Mel, we're gonna have to take a road trip over there.
Road trip, girl. Road trip. As long as it's in Texas, I'm fine.
Right. I know. I
Road
said, well,
trip.
I said I'll head to San Antonio and then we can go from there to the valley.
Well, you're
Well,
gonna
I
have to
mean,
bring Hen Dog with you.
Oh, oh, we got a
I
long
don't
way to
know.
go
We're
for
gonna have
head
to ask
dog.
them aliens to bring him and stuff.
Yeah, bring those.
He'll be here in 30 minutes.
They're gonna give him a ride.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What the?
he's
I
gonna
think
get
the
here
And
next
before
time,
you.
how's
I
my
I
fair
think the
am
like?
next
not
time,
What?
kidding.
and Hen Dog, you're coming to the fanfare, right? Your next trip.
That'll probably be my next trip, man. It's probably fanfare. Probably
In
will be the next
March.
Do
trip.
you all ever play anything like that at Tejano Fanfare?
Not
Yeah.
yet.
Not yet. Is
I
that
like that
something?
response. Not yet.
Is that something that you'd be interested in, or
Oh,
what?
definitely, definitely. Yeah, I
Okay.
Hint,
mean,
hint. TMA Awards.
Ah, Bino.
I mean,
Exactly.
honestly, the more exposure we get, the
Hmm.
better it is in the long run. For what we want to do, yes, it's been a short 3 years on the calendar, but if you see the work effort that we've done behind the scenes, uh, we
Exactly.
we we covered a lot of ground, and fortunately, we do have a. This is my once a week good talk about Chendel. Fortunately, we do have a good leader in Chendel who has the experience, been there, done that,
He said
and
it's a week.
he set us up on a good foundation, and we're headed in a good direction. And the team that we have, I mean, from Little Angel to Sam to Blue to Big Angel, our manager, our merch manager Mary, our sound tech engineer Reyes, Risen Media, Pure Life, even Sweet Life. Everybody has put in a hand to raise this little baby called Rustic Rose, and it's growing.
It takes a team, right? It takes a whole team to be able, because it would be hard, because now you see a lot of independent artists that are doing everything, the promoting, everything. So it really does help when you have that backing for you.
Mhm.
Yeah, and one major thing that we do have is we do have family support.
Hmm.
And that's one of the biggest things I feel that you do need in this industry to get you to the next day or the next level. And when it comes to parents, wives, primos, primas, Chendo's
Hmm.
laundry list of tias, we have that support that just gets us to the next day, and it elevates our intent.
Hmm.
Yeah, it sure does. Well, Chando's family got you through the award, so I'm pretty sure they they voted
they're
to
listening
Chando's
right now
Diaz.
too.
But I would say this: I say that time and time again. Family's always on the back end, and you just they say you need a village to raise a child, but you know what? You need a whole town to keep going. I don't care
Yeah.
what anybody says, because you definitely have your town that got you where you needed for your votes to get up there. So congratulations to all of that you're doing and accomplishing, and to Chandos Diaz. um, I do want to give a little shout out. Sorry, we're pausing a little bit. Is Ricardo Acosta? Okay, Grupo Fierro says shout out to the Tejano Sound band from Michigan. Also, they have played in fanfare. Man, there's where I want to play. Well, come on, Grupo Fierro, join us on one of those red carpets or something. We'll get you there. And then
Hmm.
shout out to Sandy Pena. as well. Um, any shout outs did you guys
Oh,
want to give?
Also,
Yeah,
shout
yeah.
out
huge shout out going out to Rick Acosta, Uncle Rick, or the way Chendo calls him, Grandpa Rick. One of our major supporters. Helped. He's been with us since basically the beginning, and he's continued to be there. Our photo shoots have come from his ranch. His heart is extremely invested into Rustic Rose. So, with that being said, we appreciate you, Rick, and we can't wait to see you at our next show, man.
Yeah, we
Awesome.
got a lot of people checking in. You guys got a big fan base, man. Also, big shout out to Albert Cedillo, the drummer of Camila Bella Divas, all the way from Laredo, Texas, is in the house. Big shout out to everybody in the house. We got a lot of followers también. We're also on our own talk show Facebook that we just started. I believe I started this Facebook page probably about a week and a half ago. It's grown a lot since I started it. So I want to say thank you to all our followers. I created it about a week and a half ago. I got a big followers. Trying to get our fan base over here to do our interviews over here on this page. That way I can keep my followers on this page instead of my regular Facebook. All right. But I do want to say thank you to everybody checking in with us. I do want to say thank you to Chendo and Zeke. Everybody checking in, all your fans, man. You guys did great, man. Hopefully you guys are having a good time with us. An hour and a half, hour and something like that, man. I do want to say thank you. Um, if I keep these guys any longer, they're gonna charge me, all right? They're gonna send me a bill in the mail. I did talk to them before the show. They said if I keep them longer than an hour and a half, they're gonna send me a bill in the mail, all right? Um
You're already on 7.5, bro.
the time is
Now,
ticking,
but
guys.
I don't
do want
know.
to take the time. Want to send a huge shout out going out to Yingling Flight. I'm not sure if y'all were aware of this. We are sponsored by Yingling Flight. They've helped us out amazingly when it comes to all the work that we do in our concerts, in our shows, in our music videos. Appreciate them. Thank you all so much. You guys are giving the little man a chance, and we appreciate that. And once again, Mary Ellen, thank you so much for contacting us.
You're
Mel,
welcome.
thank you for everything. Hen dog, take a nap, bro. You need rest. You need a rest, dog. You work too hard, but you know what? All the hats that you're wearing, I pray that God just blesses you in tenfold because I know you're working hard for it.
Hey
And
man, I
as far as
appreciate it, man.
everybody listening right now, rusticrosemusic.com. Go to it. You can get all our social medias on there. If you want to know anything about us, it's on that page. And even where you can listen to our album.
Very good. Very good.
Make sure to follow Rustic Roads on all their social media platforms. Follow them on Facebook. Follow them on all their music. Be sure to download all their music, purchase their merchandise. Follow them. Follow their next shows, especially on December the 21st, man. Let me post that flyer before they get off the show. This is where they're gonna be at, man. It's gonna be a big lineup, man, at the Ramirez Roping Arena in Raymondville, Texas, man. It's going down from 3 p.m. to 12 a.m. It's gonna be a big lineup, man. It's going down, man. It's going down. Rustic Rose Band, man, is gonna be out there, man. $30 cover charge. You do not want to miss it, man. On December the 21st, all right? 2024. Get your tickets, get there early. And I want to say thank you to Chendall and Zeke of Rustic Rose Band. Thank you so much, guys. God bless you guys. You got my contact. We'll see you soon, guys. God bless you to your family. See you soon.
Thank
Keep
you.
See
up the
y'all
good
later,
Bye,
guys.
work.
guys. Y'all
Rustic
take
Rose,
care.
Rosebuds. Follow Hen Dog Productions on Facebook and on Instagram. Guarantee you will not be disappointed. Huge shout out going out to Arnold. My name's Zeke. That's Chendall. We'll see y'all next time.
Bye. Good
Bye,
night.
you
Good
guys.
night.
We're back.
We're back.
Ay, ay, ay. I screwed up. No, just kidding. Ay, 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 ay. Hen dog, hen dog, hen dog. Ay, ay, ay. Having too much fun with you guys. No, I
Oh
do want
my
to say
gosh.
thank you to Mary Ellen. She got these guys, man. These guys had won Tejano Conjunto Country Band of the Year at the 6th annual Guadalupe Awards over the weekend in San Antonio, Texas. These guys put on a clinic, man. These guys, if you have never seen these guys before, I mean, I guess you better go see them on December the 21st. All right. You can
Yes.
find them on rusticrose .com. Find them on social media. Download their music, purchase their music. I mean, gosh, man, these guys they played. I mean, I think 4 songs, 3 songs for us on our show. Find them on all the social media platforms, man. These guys are the next hit, man. I mean, they got an album out already. They're coming out with another album, and
And their
I mean,
song, it made the charts. So, it,
exactly. And just in the nick of time when Mary Allen told me that she's like, "Hey, we got Rustic Rose Band coming on," and I only had like 45 minutes to prepare for the show, and I was like, I never heard of this band until until just right now,
and
and got to
We
that's
hear
the
make
all
whole
of
things
the
happen.
songs.
We just make things happen. That's all I
yeah,
can say.
and that's the whole reason that we do this, to give recognition to all these bands,
Exactly.
because of course we're
And you
not.
had nothing coming. You
Yes,
know,
exactly.
I will say this: we have a great platform here, and I heard it all this weekend as well. Like, everybody
Mhm.
can share the wealth. There's no
Exactly.
need. We're all here. And I would say this: thank you, Hen Dog. We said it over and over. We took pictures. We like really honestly incorporated everybody in there. This weekend, I want to say a shout out before I forget to my mom, Deborah Fields. She's not my mom, but she acts like she's my mom. This lady's always checking in on me, so I want to give her a big old shout out and a big old love, mom. Thank you for always being there for me. So let me continue here. When we do these podcasts, these shows, these awards and stuff, there's a lot of things that go into play. And I would say this: Hand Dog gives everybody a light of moment. And I would say this: he's done manager Manny's Corner Pocket. We've had bartenders, we've had owners of liquor, we've had just about all types of entities and businesses coming onto this show because he shares this platform, and I'm very lucky and privileged to say that I do too. People have come up to us. I know they did too. Maria Elena's very big. I mean, see, girl, you rocking it at that Guadalupe Awards, which I hope to join your team next year as well. I know I will, but
Most
most definitely I'll be part of that team. But I would say this: anything to keep this music industry going. um and it's also a privilege to say to work with people of such giving heart and time, because I know, once again, Hindong has put a lot of people on this platform and audience. So kudos to you because you opened the door to that. So I just wanted to kind of bring that out and say thank you for all of that, of what you do. So go ahead, because I have a long list of closing uh remarks. So go ahead before I take it off.
No, thank
yes.
you. It really means a lot because it takes a lot to do this, each and every day, and to take our time and especially my time to open the doors for all these bands and these artists. So and it's something that I love to do, and we all love to do this, right? And it just takes a little, just a little time to put a little something together for these artists, and just put something together. And this is always something that I've always loved to do, and I appreciate every one of you ladies for everything y'all do. We had an amazing team over the weekend. I can't express and thank every one of you ladies. Put on a remarkable stuff over the weekend, especially at Janie's record shop. I want to give a big shout out to Becky, of course, and of
And
course our
we still
amazing
have
team.
that interview. We have to post that interview of Marasul, and you're going to be very, very happy with how
Impressed.
that turned out.
Yeah,
I
that
wonder,
was a
I
So,
wonder,
fruitful effort. I promise you that one
I wonder if
is.
we could post it on TikTok or we could post it here on the show or somehow we could probably post it somewhere.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, we need to, because I would say this, like, that was just so interesting. Plus,
Mhm.
we have to kind of give light to that she took time out for us as well, and not to mention that we tasted some awesome tequila. Like, I'm a
Yes.
tequila
Oh
girl.
my
Hey, hey,
gosh.
hey! You can't bring anything on the job.
But that's what we do in dog. We country taste the merchandise. You know what I'm talking about, hun?
Yes. So thank you to Mara Sul Tequila.
Yes.
I think her name's Suzanne, right?
Yeah, her
Suzanne
Susan.
name is
Sutton.
Susan. Yeah, Susan
Yes,
from
Suzanne
Marasu Tequila.
Sutton. Yes, we want to
Yes.
send a
So,
shout out to
so
her and thank you.
any business, any small business, big business, anybody that wants to be a proud sponsor of New Mexico Radio Talk Show, get in touch with one of our talk show hosts that's on the team of boards or anybody that's on board of our team. Get in contact with one of us.
Yes.
And we'll be gladly to assist you with
Advertise.
our sponsorship package and advertise you on our show. So we'll be gladly to help you. What else? We got some events coming up. We got some more interviews coming up. I don't know who we got tomorrow. We got some next week. We got a lot of things going on. So I do want to say thank you to everybody tuning in tonight. But don't forget to follow us on the New Mexico Radio Talk Show Facebook. That's where we're going to be on from now on, with especially with the interviews. And also don't forget to follow us. Let me find the TikTok, and we also got a talk show TikTok as well. I'll post that here later on this evening. Be sure to follow us on all those social media platforms. God bless you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you all for all the love, all the support. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. Thank you to all our proud sponsors. Endog Promotions, La Guerra Promotions, TGF Talent Studios. Uh, also to our moderator, Rita Castillo, all the way from Mexicali. Ladies, you guys want to say anything before we head out?
I just want to say thank you to Rustic Rose. I really appreciate them coming. First of all, driving all the way from the valley to San Antonio for the awards, and then coming on the show tonight. Plus, everybody that watched the show tonight, make sure to follow Rustic Rose to share this live broadcast, please, so we can get them more views for Rustic Rose, okay? Because that's the main reason we do this, to get all these artists seen, and hopefully booked. I'm always thinking about that. Booked, and make sure that they buy their music and stuff like that, because we got to keep promoting and make sure you support it doesn't matter what genre it's, Tejano country, just support the artists, the bands that are making the music.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, man. It's all about support, support, support. So God bless. Um,
Mel?
I
A la
got
máquina. Look, I just got a message from somebody. A la máquina. So I just got a message right now. So God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you to Rustic Girls Band. God bless. Hasta la vista. Hasta mañana. Thirsty Thursday. Grab a drink. I know we won't have Mel on tomorrow. Mel is going to be at Manny's Corner Pocket. Big shout out to Manny's Corner Pocket. Big shout out to all the staff out there, bartenders. If you want to be a
yes.
bartender at Manny's Corner Pocket, get in contact with Mel.
Please
Um,
do.
God
Please
bless you
do. I do have
guys.
more announcements in a bit though. I do have some
Okay.
announcements. I do have some announcements. So I would say this, um, anything for, toy drives and all that. So I did want to kind of mention too, on December the 6th, we were invited to the Conjunto Awards at Los Desperados here in San Antonio. So that's on December 6th. December the 14th, I will be personally at the Grasshopper. They're gonna have Uniting the Kids toy drives here in San Antonio, Texas. You bring a toy at the Grasshopper. I think I want to say it's 5 to 2 a.m. And I will be also having my own personal business booth out there as well, joining Christina Guerrero and La Joya as well. And then December the 11th, the Hermanos Arcos Peña will be out here with Los Phoenix as well. It's December the 11th, the Serenata to the Virgen de Guadalupe event. So, yes, I'm hoping to be there at that event as well, and kind of broadcasting. I want to give a big old shout out to Veronica Chapa as well. She's our co host. Beautiful voice. knocks the
Hmm.
socks off of you. So
Yes, she
I
did.
would say this. I got to see her. Hermanos Arcos Peña. I am calling you out because you know what? I got to see. We got to do a power hour, not a couple of months ago here with Hen Dog, and then I want to say this is a recognition that we got from Janie's record shop. She says I have them in my record shop, and we haven't seen them in years, in years, and years. So thank you for allowing me to interview you there, being a part of the Guadalupe Awards, being a
Exactly.
huge part of us. So kudos to you guys. I'm going to say you knocked the socks off of me along with my Veronica Chapa when I saw you perform. I've heard your music obviously, and it's great. It's good. But when you got up in stage, you blew it away. I want to also recognize, please correct me because I just saw AG Auto Band. So
Luis,
Luis AG
Luis,
Auto Band, right? Okay.
Louis AG.
Luis
Yes.
AG. Yes,
Yes.
he did awesome. He was amazing.
He was
Such a
amazing.
beautiful voice.
Yes, and I would say this too. I also want to give a shout out to the DJs in and all over town. I know that I have
Hmm.
a lot of friends that are DJs, hand dog including, but I would say this. If it weren't for the DJs playing for this music or saying, yes, send me this music, I'll play it, half of these artists would not be where they're at. So, you DJs that are out there, kudos to you. I always say this, I've said it again. It's always in the behind scenes, and you DJs play a huge role in all of this. So please keep it coming. Please contact us if you need a shout out. If you have a sponsorship you want to do, please feel free. Believe me, I was on the phone. I was on a video chat before I got onto this because people are reaching out to us. Um, and I need to stop talking because guess what? My voice is already gone. I've been drinking water. I don't drink water. I've been drinking water. But I want to say, I'm back. I enjoy this. Believe me, I know the cause behind it. So thank you, New Mexico, for having me. Texas, you always here, and and San Antonio, you're always bringing it. Peace to everybody. Good night on my
God bless
behalf.
you. Thank you so much, Mel. Thank you, Mary Ellen. Until mañana, I don't know who our guest is. We might have a special guest tomorrow. Um, I will confirm with you guys mañana. God bless. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Hasta la
Good night.
vista.
Good night.
Good night. Bendiciones. Hasta la vista.
Hasta la vista.
Sitting in my emptiness while I pour the whiskey to the fullest. Might take a day, might take my life to fill the void that's deep inside and forget it ain't easy. It ain't easy. I thought I had it figured out. The more I drink, the more I doubt. It's confusing. Was it you or was it me? Was there someone in between? It's consuming. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. Darling, tell me what went wrong. If you're leaving, just take on. Don't make a mess of me. Don't make it harder than it needs to be. Set me free.